You're backwards again? Start from December, go back to January?
December, November, October, September.
We're just still testing, so we finished the mapping, and we like the map that we made. So we've selected the place where we want to put the final electrode that's going to stay in there and stimulate her brain. And so we're just getting ready to put that DBS electrode in, and then we'll plug it in and turn it on and test it, see how she likes it. And once we're satisfied with that, we'll close up.
In a DBS operation, everything from the top of the head back, where the surgeon is operating, is sterile. However, everything from the face forward is not sterile, and the reason for that is that we actually use the information that we glean from having the patient awake to trying to get the position of that stimulator correct. The reason that that is so important is that the difference between success and failure in this procedure can be as much or as little as a half a millimeter.
Handpicked to serve as a member of the United States Air Force Honor Guard, Guardsmen's standards of conduct and levels of professionalism must be above reproach, for they represent all others in their service. They do not allow their performance to be dictated by the type of ceremony, severity of the temperature, or size of the crowd. They remain superbly conditioned to perfect all movements throughout every drill and ceremony. They are constantly driven to excel by a deep devotion to duty and a strong sense of dedication. Finally, because they represent every member past and present of the United States Air Force, they vow to stand sharp, crisp, and motionless, for they are a ceremonial guardsman. Oh, I have slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter's silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long delirious burning blue. I've topped the wind-swept heights with easy grace, where never lark or even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God.
Astride your bicycle, you have the reins of control in your hands. You're at ease with everything. The bicycle becomes a part of you. Try cycling.
some of our most valuable treasures can't be dusted or even polished, but they can be cared for, which is why at Illinois Power we take immediate action if we see anything wrong at an elderly customer's home. After all, aren't they the most valuable treasures of all?
At the Decatur YMCA, you can meet a squash player, an aerobic instructor, a black belt in karate, jazz dancers, bridge players, an Olympic hopeful swimmer, a track star, racquetball enthusiasts, a scuba diver, a basketball player, weightlifters, tap dancers, a pace walker. YMCA. It's not just for anyone. It's for everyone.
Treatment, pain management clinics have become popular to control chronic pain with narcotics. But why hasn't a non-operative procedure been developed as a standard of care for low back pain sufferers? One has, and it is called Lordex. For the next few minutes, we will discuss what causes back pain and tell you about an exciting new procedure that may potentially end your pain and suffering for good. All back pain can be divided into two categories, medical and mechanical. Medical.
Concord Mills opened September 17, 1999, and has rapidly positioned itself as one of the top shopping attractions within the region and state. The 1 million square foot market-dominant retail and entertainment destination of the Carolinas offers customers Shoppertainment, the unique blend of retail stores and great family entertainment all under one roof. In 2000, we opened 15 new stores. In 2001, we have a healthy roster of new specialty stores opening at the center that will continue to add to our appeal. The center is located along I-85, a major north-south corridor where 80...
Some traditions will never change, no matter how much time passes. The way in which military honors are rendered at funerals remains constant, because the United States deeply respects its military members, and the public has such high regard for the men and women in the armed forces. These lasting traditions and ceremonies must be uncompromising, while rendering the proper amount of respect and honor. The United States Air Force Honor Guard, stationed at Bolling Air Force Base in Washington, D.C., is a 230-member unit of hand-picked men and women who have chosen to serve in the Air Force's elite ceremonial unit. Only a chosen few can maintain the rigorous standards set forth by the management of the Honor Guard.